good morning, my beautiful people out there, YouTube and Facebook, Instagram land. It's my first cup of coffee for the day. Man, that's how you do it. All right, guys, so let's get right to this. Exactly what I've done so far, and if you watch the previous videos, you can tell there's been some reconfiguring of this tabletop / handheld rig. So what I have here, or what I put together, or let me break down exactly what the items are that you guys are looking at. Okay, so first of all, I did put some notes together, so I wanted to be clear and precise with every item that's on this list so that everyone knows what we're looking at. Obviously, this is the Ninja V. You can find this on any number of different websites, you know, from Amazon to B&H, Adorama. You can find these everywhere now. And I mean, these are perfect monitor / recorders. This is I would say the powerhouse of this specific setup. So this is one of the most important components. But if you are not looking to record internally to something like this, obviously you could just use your monitor of choice. You know, your mileage may vary, but choose the monitor that's in your budget that will work best for your setup. Okay, so starting off with the cage that we have here, I have the Smallrig cage. This is a number 2014, and I purchased this cage along with, it came with the Nato rail, and it also came with, if I'm not mistaken, it also came with the handle grip that I originally took apart to set up for a side platform for the microphone. So that didn't work out, so I had to purchase some additional items. The tabletop tripod that you see right here, this tripod I got from, it's a company called ZoomF1. It's a metal mini tripod. And I use this for hand grip, you know, if you're holding the camera by hand, which also gives you a second point of contact, which is going to be right here with this hand grip. And the advantage to using the metal ones, you're going to get more stability. It's going to be more rigid when it comes to holding a lot of weight. Even though this is not a tremendous amount of weight, it is enough weight that a plastic or less than metal mini tripod may fail. So this tripod, if I'm not mistaken, was only $12. So again, your mileage may vary, but I found this one on Amazon for $12. Again, the case itself was $151. This mini tripod here is going to run you roughly $12. Then to move on a little further, I have the monitor mount that is also a Smallrig monitor mount. And that monitor mount is number 2174. And if I'm not mistaken, it was $49. Now, this version of the monitor mount does not swivel. This one only tilts back and forth, which is fine. You know, I mean, realistically, it's not that difficult to, you know, readjust this. You know, if you need it, if you want the monitor facing you, you can just turn the monitor around by just releasing the mechanism here and then adjusting the monitor and so on. I've had a couple of the swivel mounts, and I know you guys have seen those. And the problem that I found with them is that they're not very reliable, and I don't want to take a chance of damaging such an expensive investment. So I decided to just go with something with the airy pins that will lock in. Now I know Smallrig does make one that swivels. I may look at that in the future if it becomes an issue, but as it stands right now, that's not a major concern for me. Okay, let's move on. So this handrail was the Smallrig Nato rail system, and it did not come with the Nato rail. It's just the handle itself, and this is the part number is 1955. It was $48.99, so basically $49 plus, you know, if there's any tax or anything like that, that you're gonna, you know, include that as well. So the other item that you see here is the ZoomF1, and this unit comes with one microphone module, which is the shotgun microphone that you see on here. It does come with a TRRS cable that you can use to connect to your camera, which is what you're looking at right here. And it's been a very good audio system, you know, for setting up something like a running gun system, where basically, for the most part, you're only using this audio as scratch audio anyway. You just want a better quality audio that you'll be able to bring into post, and then utilizing maybe one of your larger recorders or something like this, you'd be able to get a much better quality audio. Or even if you're, it just depends on what you're doing. You know, if you're doing some running gun stuff, this may be more than, you know, good enough for exactly what you're doing. So again, like I said, breaking it down. So what I did was I took the top handle and I wound up mounting it on the side with the Nato rail attachment, able to give me basically a hand handle, if you want to think about it that way. So it's just a hand grip, but it did create a lot of stability when lifting this rig. So I was able, you can feel the difference. Now, one advantage to setting up a rig like this that I found is that it gives you that extra weight, and that weight is going to achieve two things. One, it's a stable, you know, system, but more so, if you're moving around with the camera, that extra weight is going to give you stability, so it'll take out a lot of those little micro jitters that you see when you're just holding like a smartphone or a very small body camera. This will eliminate a lot of that. So the heavier the rig, the more stable your footage is going to be. That's just a given. Okay, so I don't think I forgot anything. I think that's pretty much everything that's in this rig. So if you're just looking at the camera doesn't matter as much because you can choose whatever camera you like. This unit that is in this rig right now is the Sony a7R II, and I currently have on it the Sigma 35mm 1.4. Now, a lot of people, depending on what they're shooting, they may want, you know, a much wider lens than this. For a lot of the things that I shoot, this is going to be wide enough. But if you remember, I also invested here recently in the Sigma 24-70, which will give me a wider field of view if I need that. And if anything wider than that, like for real estate or something like that, obviously you're going to be looking at something like a 16mm lens. All right, guys, so there's only one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. This is a flash bracket, and I've had this flash bracket literally forever. And basically it just screws into the bottom of the camera, and then it allows for one cold shoe. And you could find something like this on Amazon probably for about $12. And that will also, if you mount it on the camera underneath it, will also give you similar type of hand grip. And this one has a padded, rubber padded hand grip, which may be more comfortable for some. The metal doesn't bother me. You know, I guess I've gotten used to it, you know, with the different gimbals and things that I carry and I use, you know, throughout, you know, whatever I'm shooting. But, you know, it just depends on what it is that you're interested in. All right, guys, I want to try and keep this video under 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure I did not achieve that, but let's see, I got as close as possible. So we'll work from there. So again, I will list all of these items below in the description. So if you want to purchase any of these items, you'll be able to find links to Amazon. None of these parts are sponsored. Everything that you see in this video, I paid for with my own money. So, you know, there's no sponsors. There's no, you know, now these are affiliate links. So if, you know, if you do purchase through the affiliate links, I may make a few pennies, but trust me, if you know anything about affiliate links, it's not very much. Okay. All right, guys. So hopefully you learned something or you got something out of this video, and I will be doing some other videos pretty much a little bit later in the week. And I don't know what they're going to be on yet, so just stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to wear a mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. Peace. I'm out.